While almost everyone you know is on the slow, painful crawl to building wealth, a small handful of high achievers are using a proven mental blueprint to get rich in record time. And no, it has nothing to do with working harder. It has everything to do with rewiring your mind for success. This is how the core principles of Napoleon Hill will let you out-earn pretty much everyone around you. The Great Deception. Why the slow path is a trap. Let's be real. The path you've been sold is a lie. It's a slow, agonizing crawl designed to keep you obedient, not to make you wealthy. Go to school, get a good job, grind for 40 years, save 10% of your income, and maybe you can retire comfortably when you're too old to actually enjoy it. This is the blueprint for the masses. It's the safe route, and it's also a financial prison. Aren't you tired of watching your best years evaporate, trading your time for a paycheck that barely keeps up with the bills? Aren't you frustrated seeing people with less talent and less drive somehow making more money than you? This isn't an accident. It's because they are running on a completely different mental operating system. While you were taught to work for your money, they learned how to make money work for them. They rejected the slow path and installed a mental framework that attracts wealth at lightning speed. This isn't some secret for the born rich or the lucky few. It's a programmable mindset, a technology for your brain that anyone can install. And the man who first decoded it was Napoleon Hill, the mental blueprint of the 1%. Nearly a century ago, the industrial titan Andrew Carnegie gave a young journalist named Napoleon Hill a life-changing mission. Spend 20 years studying the world's most successful people and boil down their methods into a single, repeatable formula. Hill interviewed over 500 millionaires, legends like Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and John D. Rockefeller to find the one thing that connected all their insane success. What he found was shocking. Their success didn't come from their family, their education, or even their raw intelligence. It came from a set of 13 core principles they all used, whether they knew it or not, to program their minds for achievement. His book, Think and Grow Rich, isn't just a book. It's an instruction manual for your mind. It lays out the exact blueprint for turning thoughts into cold, hard cash. Most people read it, nod their heads, and put it back on the shelf. But a tiny fraction of people apply it. They treat it like gospel. They use it to reprogram their subconscious mind. Today, you're going to learn the 4 most critical principles from that blueprint to start reprogramming your own mind. Principle 1, the white-hot fire of desire. The first and most important principle is desire. I'm not talking about the weak, flimsy, I wish I had more money that most people feel. Hill called it a burning desire. A wish is hoping for rain. A burning desire is digging a well. The story of Edwin C. Barnes is the perfect example. Barnes was a broke young man with one single, all-consuming obsession: to become the business partner of the great inventor, Thomas Edison. He didn't just want it, he demanded it. He had no money, not even for a train ticket, so he hopped a freight train to New Jersey. He showed up at Edison's lab looking like a tramp. Edison was so taken aback by the fire in his eyes, by the sheer force of his ambition, that he gave him a menial job just to see what he'd do. For years, Barnes did work that was way beneath him, but he never lost sight of his goal. He told himself every single day, I came here to be Thomas Edison's business partner, and that is what I will be. His chance finally came when Edison invented a new dictating machine. The salesman thought it was a joke and couldn't sell it, but Barnes saw its genius. He knew he could sell it. He went to Edison with a plan. He didn't just sell the machine. He sold it so successfully that Edison gave him an exclusive contract to distribute it nationwide. Edwin C. Barnes made himself a millionaire, starting with nothing but the power of a white-hot desire. Here's your first mission. You have to get crystal clear on your desire. Fix in your mind the exact amount of money you want. No vague numbers. Decide exactly what you'll give in return for it. Your service, your product, your big idea. Set a definite date when you will have it. And finally, write all this down in a clear statement. Read this statement out loud twice a day, once when you get up and once before you go to sleep. As you read it, you need to see, feel, and believe you already have the money. This isn't a game. This is step 1 of rewiring your subconscious mind. Principle 2, unshakable faith and auto-suggestion. Desire is the spark, but faith is the gasoline that makes it explode. Hill wrote, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This isn't wishful thinking. It's an unshakable, absolute conviction that you can and will achieve your goal. Faith isn't something you're born with. It's a state of mind you have to build. The tool you use to build it is auto-suggestion. Think of your subconscious mind like a garden. It doesn't care if you plant seeds of success or seeds of failure. It will grow whatever you feed it. Your whole life, you've had seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation planted in your mind by society, school, and well-meaning but broke friends and family. Autosuggestion is how you consciously rip out those weeds and start planting seeds of wealth. When you repeat your goal to yourself every single day with real emotion and feeling, you are burning that command directly into your subconscious. Your subconscious doesn't argue, it just obeys. It starts working 24/7 to connect you with the ideas, people, and opportunities that match your dominant thoughts. It's like giving your brain a GPS destination for rich. Without it, you're just drifting. With it, every part of you aligns to get you there. So here's your second mission: amplify your faith. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror, look yourself in the eye, and declare your goal with passion. Don't just mumble the words. Feel the excitement and the gratitude as if it's already done. Say it. I am a money magnet. I am rewiring my mind for wealth, and my faith is turning this goal into reality. Your subconscious will start to accept this new programming, and your reality will have no choice but to follow. Principle 3. The power of swift, definite decisions. This third principle is what truly separates the fast from the slow. Hill found that every single one of the 500 millionaires he studied made decisions quickly and changed them very slowly, if ever. Everyone else, the 99% who struggle, makes decisions slowly and then changes them all the time. Procrastination is the sworn enemy of success. How many times have you had a great idea only to think it over for weeks or months until the opportunity just disappeared? The wealthy know that the world pays for action, not opinions. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They make a decision, and then they work to make that decision right. Henry Ford was famous for this. When he decided to create his legendary V8 motor, his engineers told him it was impossible to cast an 8-cylinder engine block in one piece. Ford just said, "Produce it anyway." They insisted it couldn't be done. He told them to stay on it until they succeeded, no matter how long it took, and eventually they did. That one single decision revolutionized the car industry. You have to build this habit. Start small. At a restaurant, decide what you want in 60 seconds. When an email needs a reply, do it now. The more you train your decision muscle, the stronger it gets. Your third mission is to become a person of action. Pick one decision you've been putting off and make it in the next hour. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just decide and take the first step. Tell yourself, I act with speed and purpose because I am the architect of my own fortune. Indecision is a luxury I can't afford. Principle 4. The unstoppable force of persistence. You can have a burning desire, unshakable faith, and make great decisions. But without this fourth principle, all of it is worthless. In his book, Hill tells the story of R.U. Darby, a man who caught gold fever and went west to dig his fortune. He found a vein of ore, and after some early success, the vein just vanished. He drilled and found nothing. Finally, he just gave up. He sold all his machinery to a junk man for a few $100s and went home. But the junk man was a little smarter. He hired a mining engineer who figured out that the vein hadn't disappeared. It was just 3 feet from where Darby had stopped digging. The junk man took millions of dollars from that mine because he had the persistence to take one more step. Failure is not permanent unless you accept it as permanent. Most people quit right before they're about to strike gold. They stop digging 3 feet away. My persistence is my guarantee of success, and my destiny is forged in the fire of my own resolve. I have a challenge for you. This isn't just another video you watch and forget. This is the start of your reprogramming. I want you to choose just one of these 4 principles: desire, faith, decision, or persistence, and commit to applying it like your life depends on it for the next 30 days. But don't do it alone. Down in the comments, I want you to declare your goal. And if you're serious about this, about completely transforming your financial reality, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. We're not here to talk about slow incremental gains. We are here to rewrite the rules. The difference between the slow path and the fast path isn't your job, your boss, or the economy. It's your mindset. It always has been. The blueprint that built the fortunes of Carnegie, Ford, and Edison is right here, in your hands. You have the keys. The only question is, will you?